said, she told me she doesn't feel secure because we're not married yet. Listen, you're not going to be able to get much out the woman if she don't feel secure and safe. Her security and her safety, mentally, emotionally, in the relationship should be a top priority, because she is not going to be conducive for you if she doesn't feel safe and secure. What's your question, Devion? Mighty Hebrew, where you at? You still in Tanzania? I'm trying to get out there to Kenya. I'm trying to get out there to Kenya and to Seychelles. Seychelles is like ultimate. That's like the ultimate place I want to go, is Seychelles. Bye off, what's good, Ken? How you feeling? You feel like your bitch is taking you for granted. Okay, well, Devion, do elaborate. I've been there before, brother. You know, it's nothing like, a woman's appreciation, but it's also nothing like a woman not appreciating you. Okay, elaborate. You be in Kenya? Praise the Lord. Yeah, I'm trying to get out there, and I'm trying to get to Seychelles too. Maybe do a little Kenya trip, and maybe a little. But a brother wanted me to do this debate. I'm not doing that type of stuff right now, but I say, hey, y'all send in a donation, I'll do it. I feel like she be downplaying all the information I be giving her. Okay. Appreciate that too. That certificate, Mighty Hebrew. Okay, and yeah, you from Philly. Shout out to Philly too. Okay, she doesn't appreciate the information that you're giving her. I'm gonna explain why. Potentially, right? Now I don't have all the insight on your situation. It may elevate. We may advise to move to counsel. Okay. Here's the thing. Women like information, knowledge, wisdom. They like you to teach them stuff. 100%. But what they like even more, and more important than what they like, what they respect, is action. Right? So if she doesn't see you applying the information that you're dispensing, right, and the application of the information being beneficial for y'all entire situation, she's not going to respect it. You see what I'm saying? She's not going to respect it. She's not going to respect it. You see what I'm saying? Okay, cool. Let's talk in the DM, Mighty, because it's something. I was up late doing some cold research on the pre-Diluvian world last night, finding some amazing things. Most High blew my mind last night. And you definitely somebody I want to talk to about that, because you definitely a brother who's deep off into that. Right? The pre-Diluvian world. That I learned that term from Mighty Hebrew. Right? Okay, he said, and she not recognized. Okay. I'm already knowing. You said, what if, are you applying the information? And is the impact of your application measurable, my brother? There's a deal times Rob. Okay, you are 100% applying the information. Is the impact measurable? Is it quantifiable? Is it tangible? I be feeling like sometimes it's not meant for her to understand. Hold on, before we get there, is there a measurable impact of your application and information, brother? Because that's gonna be the deciding factor. Hold on, she focused. Let's not talk about her focus yet and what she meant to understand. Let's not even deal with that. Let's just deal with the measurability of the impact. It's easy. Waving her off, writing her, disregarding her, that's the easy way out. Audit yourself first. King Seven, you already know. Hit me, nigga. You already know. You have to audit yourself. So what I mean is, okay, let's say I'm trying to give this woman stock advice. Listen, baby, I know about the day trading. And listen, if you do this and you follow this trend, man, you can make a lot of money, right? Let's say you say that, right? You're right, what's going on, bro? We can make a lot of money if we do this. And I watched this guy and he broke down, the trading. You're telling her everything about stocks, how to make some money on stocks, right? But your ass ain't went and did no day trading. You ain't played the market at all, right? Or you are, but it's not yielding any significant return. Then she's looking at it like, nigga, you're just talking. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. Do you understand, or should I give another example? The Tartarian dynasty is BS. It's not real, right? I think they should make a movie about it. It would be a dope movie. It's just like the Book of Enoch and all that. It would be a cool movie. That's not real though. That's not. No, it's not historical. It's ahistorical. You feel what I'm saying, Devion? So where is the measurability of the impact? Like if I'm telling this girl about how I learned how to day trade, but I don't got no day trade revenue that I'm yielding to show her, baby, look, I applied this information and look what it got me, and she could see it as tangible, right? Now, and I understand also some things take time as well. Women understand that, some of them. Some have a patience problem, but we all do. I think women are more patient than men in some instances and cases and regards. Some. But where's the yield? Where's the benefit? Where's this coming from? You see what I'm saying? So if you are applying the information and it's not bringing forth fruit, this may be what is stifling her ability to respect the information. You see what I'm saying? Baby, let me get that. Let me get half your check. I got a parlay. I'm telling you, I know I've been studying the picks of parlay. Boom, when you blow the bet. Boom. Canelo's gonna get a 5th round knockout, baby. Let me put your check on it. Niggas do stuff like that, right? And definitely not saying a brother do that. But people do stuff like that, and then you mess it up, and now, women's trust and belief in a man, it just is, it plummets. You see what I'm saying? Good niggas do bullshit, right? Bet. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Mighty. God, they dumbass. Motherfucker just tried something real slick on me. I already seen it coming. God, they dumbass. Yeah, nigga. You know what's cool when you pull a rug on something and they don't even know it? They in midair. Just paused. They just realized I already pulled the rug on their dumb ass. Stupid. You changed your life 100%. How long? Okay, you're transitioning. So you're still transitioning, right? You see what you keep doing? You say, I feel like she's not meant to understand. You see how you keep just... Is it she's not meant to understand, or is it your methodology is not effective? And if you're still in the transition, you're still in your metamorphosis, you can't blame somebody for not seeing that you're a butterfly if you're still in the cocoon, my nigga. You see what I'm saying? You went from caterpillar, you built your cocoon, now you're going through your stage of metamorphosis. You're not a butterfly yet, right? And some women, you got to really show and prove because they've been let down so much in life. It started with their father, many women, right? So if her father let her down, and then she met this boy in high school, and she felt like she was in love, and he screwed her in the back of his car, and then left her. Well, then it's creating this pattern of men letting her down. You see what I'm saying? She's telling me she sees progress. Okay, she's seeing progress. She ain't seen the butterfly yet, though. You see what I'm saying? So, see, but the problem, and this is where people go wrong too, right? This is where people go wrong. You know, sometimes you gotta leave home and come back with something, right? Meaning, you got to go through your transition, your transformation, your metamorphosis alone, come out on the other side of it, transformed, right? Then come back like, look, right? Because if she's saying you're right and she's seeing the progress, she still may not be moved until the progress is complete. You see what I'm saying? Until the whole situation is complete, then she may be like, all right. You see what I'm saying? You got to show her something. You got to give her something to believe in. Sometimes. I don't know the exact situation. I don't know the young lady personally. I don't know. Right? But I do know that's often how it's been just in my time and experience, my observation of different people I've counseled, etc. So I've been feeling like I gotta leave her for her to realize my value. You gotta stop thinking like that. If you're supposed to leave her, it will become apparent, right? The question is, have you assessed her value? What's her value? From your perspective, what's her value? I think some of you niggas be trying to rationalize skating on a broad. If you want to skate on a broad, just say that. You see what I'm saying? Just say that. Yup. Oh, they mad. Oh, they mad. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Play the motherfucking game. Oh, I like that. I like that. You've been with her. You've been with this girl for 11 years. And you want to leave now? Yeah, big part. We like to create outs. See, my problem is I didn't create outs. I went through a lot of hell because I didn't create out. Right? I'm not finna start creating outs, though. Just let things happen. But whatever the will of the Lord is. But I feel like you're creating out. Maybe. I could be wrong. Right? But here's something that I will say. for the men. Number one, how long have you been transitioning into, changing your life and getting in accordance with the lifestyle of the ancient Israelites? Let's start there. How long you been doing that? But I'm gonna say this though too, to shoot you some bail and men bail. She's a really good girl. Well, then that sounds like she's got some value. But listen, fuck all that. I hear that, and that's worth something for sure. But I'm gonna tell you like this. Okay, it's been a year and a half. You ain't even been at it long enough. Truthfully, you ain't been at it long enough, right? You said I'm Mexican, born in America, 47, been married 20 years. That's good. I like that. I love to hear that, right? I've had a lot of relationships in my life, a lot of dealings with young ladies, and even some older ones. I'd still call them young ladies, though. Things of that nature, right? And this is what I noticed. This is something that I've definitely noticed, right? I got an A on my head today. Today, A is for ambition. Oh, I'm on you now. I'm finna get on you in a second, right? Today, A is for ambition. If a woman is not ambitious, if you're an ambitious man and your woman is not ambitious, she's gonna become obsolete in the relationship, right? I need a woman who's ambitious like me. I need a woman with aspirations, big ones. And my aspirations and my ambitions, they keep getting bigger because I'm about elevation and growth and not plateauing. So when ambition is like, you gotta go, you got big goal, you got big dreams, like, yeah, me too. Like, let's do it. I want to make your dreams come true. Like, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? That's a bitch you could build a legacy with, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Now, let me get back to you, though. Let me get on your ass. I'm getting ready to get on cuz ass. He said, she told me she doesn't feel secured because we're not married yet. Listen, I'm going to tell you something now. You're laughing about that. I'm going to explain something to you. You're not going to be able to get much out the woman if she don't feel secure and safe. That is a entry level to her security and her safety mentally, emotionally in the relationship should be a top priority because she is not going to be conducive for you if she doesn't feel safe and secure. She may do some base level tasks, shit like that. She's not necessarily going to just run off leave, especially after 11 years. But my nigga, if she don't feel safe, she don't give a fuck what you're talking about, Pim. I'm just going to let you know that now. She doesn't care. She doesn't. That's why she don't. That's the problem right there. I'm glad you gave me the information. You've solved the problem. So what you're trying to tell her is, listen, baby, see in the Bible, since we had sex, we're married. You think she gives a fuck about that? You think she cares? Nigga, you better go get that girl a ring, nigga. What does she mean? Safe? I mean, it's what she said emotionally. Do she feel secure in this situation? Have you provided her with the things that'll make her feel secure, stable? Things like marriage, a marriage contract, things like that. Certain women need that for their sake, then they feel dignified. They feel protected legally, societally, things of that nature. So yeah, pal. She don't give a fuck what you talking about. Let me be honest with you. No, she doesn't feel safe, or she wouldn't have told you that. When she said that, she told you she don't feel safe. So he said, "Shit, we've been together for 10 plus years. I think she feels safe enough." No, 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 no. You don't understand women, brother. No, fuck no. Just because she been there, don't mean she feels safe. They'll be there, right? They can stay, love, and all these things, but there's certain lengths that she's not going to, she will not go to. Certain things she will not do until she feels safe. See what I'm saying? So that's why you telling her this information and all. I mean, you're right. She's even recognized. She's even logical enough to recognize. She has enough rationale to understand. Okay, what you're saying is correct. I see that you're progressing in this transformation, in this spiritual journey you're on. Cool, but nigga, I'm not finna do that shit because you don't even make me feel safe. He said, so I gotta marry her for her to understand. You have to make her feel safe for her to start taking the shit that you're saying seriously and follow you on a new spiritual journey. It's a journey. You understand that? You're on a journey right now, spiritually. Transitioning, changing your life, transformation, all this various shit, right? And it comes with rules and regulations and all these various things. It comes with a lifestyle change for a lot of people, right? What it come with. So in order for her to feel safe following you down this new uncharted path, she needs to feel safe, right? Is simply putting a ring on her finger gonna make her feel safe? Maybe, but it's more to that. And you're not taking the time to give a fuck enough to understand her emotional perspective and what she needs emotionally for her safety, and then providing it to her. A lot of times people think the word provide, all they think about money, bills, etc. That is a part of providing. But when you truly understand providing is about an environment that's conducive for the optimal performance of the people in it, right? So that goes for your women, your children, etc. Are you providing the right space, right? The space for everybody to eat and be safe and be comfortable, and grow. The right space. Because just think about that. If you took your family somewhere, right, in the jungle, in the woods, in the forest, is this place where you took them to? Let's say we don't live in first world society. We're in the ancient times. Well, where would you take your family to? You would take your family to where cover was provided, shade was provided, but you also had access to sunlight. There was a lot of food sources and things like that, and you're away from danger, so they could rest, they could eat, they could feel safe, protected, and nourished. You see what I'm saying? So providing is more than just simply throwing money at something. And when you get caught up in just thinking providing is throwing money at something, then that's what you do. And I'm speaking from experience because there was a time I just throw money at shit. That's supposed to fix the problem. That's supposed to fix the problem. But then you got this woman who's not feeling safe. I'm telling you this from my experience, my nigga. I'm throwing money, but it's still not making her feel safe. And it's also making her devalue the money. You see what I'm saying? Now that's just like whatever. That's what you just do. You see what I'm saying? Like for real. So you got to start thinking in a broader scale. Open your motherfucking mind up. I understand y'all got 3 kids. That don't make nobody. Some motherfuckers had kids all the time. Nobody safe. That don't make nobody feel safe because you had a kid. Some girls feel safe. Okay, I got this baby, but Come on, my nigga. In this world, motherfuckers knocking shit up, having babies, all kind of. That don't. Come on. Nah. Nah. You need to talk to her and understand what she needs from you in order for you to make her feel safe. Simple. TCM Jewel, what's the deal? 3rd Street, how you feeling? Right? No, she doesn't feel safe. She doesn't feel safe. You're telling me she feels safe, but she told you she don't. If it's a respect thing and she don't respect you, it's because she don't feel safe. You don't realize what you're doing. You don't realize what you're saying to me right now. You telling me the same thing. Brother, you haven't made her feel safe. You feel me? If she felt safe, then she would respect you in the way that you want her to. Because I'm not saying she just don't respect you, but the respect level and to where you want it to be, right? It's because she don't feel safe. I'm telling you. He said she didn't feel safe. She feels secure. All right, brother. Nah, I gotta bust you. Synonyms for safe. I gotta bust him. I gotta bust him, y'all. Right? Let's take a look at the words. See that? Shielded, sheltered, guarded, defended, secure. Secure is a synonym for safe. It means the same thing. It means the same thing. And like Big Perm said, women speak indirectly with clues. So she said it to you. Indirectly. She gave you a clue, my nigga. Go be a detective. Sometimes, you're dealing with a woman, you got to be a motherfucking detective. You got to do some detective work. See, I'm not the detective type of nigga where I'm trying to find where was she at the other night. Let me make a fake page and go follow her friends and stalk their story. No, we ain't doing that type of detective work. But I'm attentive. I listen to what they say. I pick up what they put down. And that's the type of, I like to do that type of detective work because I like to investigate and get into a motherfucking mind. And then, deliver to that woman what she's seeking, what she's looking for, what she's asking for. That's a fun adventure. It's a fun quest. You should get off into it. I'm telling you, you'll have some fun doing that. But you've been with her 14 years, so you may not feel that you got to, but you got to keep that thing fresh. You got to, right? He said, secured or not. She don't feel secure, brother. She don't feel safe, secured, guarded, protected. She don't feel none of that shit. She don't. And she told you. She told you that. You feel me? She told you that. You ain't paying attention, cuz. I'm telling you. Listen. You ain't gotta listen to me, but I'm just saying. Niggas who do, I'm highly recommended. I made a lot of money from giving people counsel and advice in their life, in their careers, and in their business pursuits, and in relationships. Because I done had a lot. See, with me is, I done had a lot of fucking relationships, right? Because I was dealing with polygyny for so long, I had a lot of relationships at one time. So I got a crash course and shit. You see what I'm saying? I'm not telling you a ring is going to change anything, right? But what I'm telling you is, if she don't, hold on, you talking about women are delusional, but you're trying to, okay, watch what this brother just said. I'm going to tell you how crazy. He said women are delusional, bro. Okay, I'm with you. Watch this. And you want her delusional. Stupid. You should take advantage of that if you were smart. Listen, and not take advantage of it like for nefarious purposes. Take advantage of it for the purpose of the functionality of your relationship and the harmony in your home. If you were smart. Listen. I was about to say something. He said the ring will change nothing. Women are delusional. God damn it, I don't forgot what I was finna say. I was finna say something fucking profound. He said the bitch still gonna act the same way. Women are delusional, bro. The bitch still gonna act the same way. Hold on. You don't gotta manipulate. That's not what I'm talking about. We're not talking about manipulation nefarious. Fuck that. No need to do any of that. That's bullshit. Don't do that. That will only backfire. That's a band-aid. We don't need band-aids. We need cures. Right? Fuck manipulation, dog. But he said the bitch still gonna act the same way. He said, I ain't gonna change shit. The bitch still gonna act the same way. Women are delusional. Damn it, bro. I was gonna say something crazy. But it's not even necessarily about the ring, right? Which Rock on, what up though? Shout out to Detroit. Such a beautiful place, right? I know I just got lost. But look, it ain't even about the ring. Shout out too much in the building. It's not even about the ring. And don't be so opposed to that. I used to be opposed to it. I got a woman I give a ring to this second, right? We gonna wait, but I give it to her right now, right? And I don't even believe in that. But it's not like so. It's not like this wicked thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's just it's customary, and I do resent the concept. I do resent the ring in concept based upon it being Roman and, you know, the Western European concept and, you know, being imposed upon us. But it's not really that big of a deal, right? I'll do it. I don't care. Here, if that's the symbol, baby, here, have the whole planet Earth. I don't even care. Then you say you want to get married for her. Okay, well, goddamn it. But listen, but don't just get married for her, right? Have the conversation with her. Extract from her exactly what it is that she is looking for from you in order to feel the security and the safety, etc. Right? And then take the steps, right? Don't just slap a ring on it, of course, because if it's only just the ring, then she's in it for the wrong reasons. She don't even understand what she wants. You know. But Big Perm, you're correct. That security, it's you gotta provide that. You gotta understand what it is that she's looking for in that regard. You know what I'm saying? In that regard. So you just need to talk, because in her mind it's a symbol, right? He said I used to be an ancient ass nigga, little chama. That's the problem right there too. This is what I seen so many times, right? So many times. Israelite Judah, no. You've been with her 14 years, so you used to be a certain way, and you're not that way now. You said, bro, I used to be an ain't shit ass nigga years ago. I literally changed my whole life. What you don't understand is there are scars and wounds that are unhealed from when you was like that are present within that woman. Right? There are scars and wounds that haven't went anywhere at all, right? Israelite Judah, for stuff like that, I got something called GRLA Hebrew Hotline. A live I do once a week for subscribers only here on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So if you sub up there, I just get an open window. Niggas say ask me any question, I'll go off into it in that setting, right? As far as breakdowns, descriptions, so I go into whatever outside of that questions freely, but those type of questions I'm only doing on the hotline, King. You feel me? So those wounds, they're there, right? And because those wounds are there, it's making it hard for her. You see what I'm saying? It's making it hard for her. This is why she's needing this extra stuff for security. She's needing that, right? See, that's the con of the long-term relationship, right? 14 years. That's the con of the 14-year relationship right there is she never gonna look at me different. He said, Goldie said she ain't never gonna look at me different. I gotta leave. Goldie's not wrong though. Because she really might never. That's reality, bro. Right? All praise, like Judah. He's not wrong. Don't get that twisted. That's not the worst perspective in the world to say, hey, it ain't never going, because it really might never change. There really might not be nothing you can do. She's there, she's with you, she's not leaving, but her heart ain't all the way in it because she's got the X, Y, and Z reservations. That's real. Bitches do that. It's just reality, right? So he's not wrong. And you may gotta leave her. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm, before I will ever advise somebody to leave somebody, number one, typically off a surface level conversation like this, I'll never advise somebody to leave somebody, right? I need a lot more information before I give a nigga advice. Yeah, shake the bitch. You know what I'm saying? But, and you could, again, I'm not in this situation. So, some situations can grow into hopelessness. 1,000,000,000%, pimp. You feel me? 1,000,000,000%. Don't get that twisted. Me, but this is what I was gonna say. The con of the 14-year relationship is, or long relationship. The con is, the downside is they know you like this earlier version of you. I'm drinking crazy. They know this earlier version of you, right? Streets of Los Angeles, what's going on? Yes, sir. He said, you feel like God punished you for not leaving? And guess what? He could be. Again, I don't have all the details, so I can't speak to specifically. You might got to get a counsel. Gorilla TV for you. Book your counsel on GRLA.TV, right? Or you could DM me, and we just set it up direct. That happens, right? But that 14 years, like what's it? What I'm 34? Gonna be 35, so 2021. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Let me tell you the piece of shit I did at that age, nigga. I was fucking with this girl. I moved back to California. I got this girl in Vegas. Vegas, a little 4-hour drive, whatever, but it's still out the way. I started fucking with this girl. You were 17? Yeah, come on. We definitely wasn't shit at 17. How could we be? Because we already let some little girl break her heart at 14. So by 17, we're complete savage monsters. It just is what it is. So, boy, I started fucking with a girl in California. She up under me every day. I stopped giving a fuck about the girl in Vegas. She don't know I got this other girl, though. I'm still talking on the phone. She called me one day late, 2, 3 in the morning. I'm out eating. With my new shit, I let the new bitch answer the phone. You know how bad I regret that? Just because it was just rude. Why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? This girl ain't do nothing to you. He said he was drinking Bombay at that time. Jesus Christ. So, that's just a horrible thing to do to somebody. Horrible. But we're a piece of garbage, little immature little niggas, So, who I am now is like this whole completely different nigga. You know what I'm saying? Even who I was from a year ago today to now. completely different nigga. You see what I'm saying? Not a completely, but I'm even improved. I've improved. I've upgraded. You know, I've advanced in the last calendar, right? She seen me become a man, yeah, bro. And a lot of bitches have a hard time letting shit go. They'll fake let shit go, but they won't really let shit go. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, 17, bro. You might have did something, nigga. That prom, nigga, she ain't let go of, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You dance with that bitch at prom. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's still thinking about that. And if that's the case, it probably might not be nothing you can do. Right? It probably might not be nothing you can do. Yeah, you gotta get a counselor. I ain't gonna lie. You need a counselor, Devion, because she triggered by a lot of things. Yeah, you need a counselor, Devion. I gotta get into some specifics to give you some real quantifiable advice. But what I will say is Goldie, Goldie be knowing what the fuck he be talking about. I think in some instances he go a little too far, a little too extreme. But you know, for sure. You get hater vibes? No, listen. A bitch that hates on you is insane. And I'm saying this because I've seen it happen. I never really had a bitch hate on me that I was fucking with. Not who I was really like fucking with. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Not no wife, a bitch I'm really locked in with. Like, nah, not really. You know. Sometimes they do the little, you know, but like not some real hater shit though. I just heard my bro called me the other day, and he seen the movie Him. He was some girl, I don't even know what girl he with. He seen Him. I don't know who this bro he was with. And he seen the movie Him. He called me like, nigga, you gotta see it. Whatever. All right. I should go on a movie date this week. My baby wanna go to the movies this week. I'm gonna text her. It's almost time for me to text her. I'm gonna see if baby wanna go to the movies this week. And he called me and he like, you know, this is a nigga I've been knowing 20 plus years. We didn't, you know, and we're like real movie buff type niggas. Like we really into movies, storylines, cinematography, all the shit, all the stuff. So he like, he trying to tell me like, you know how I be knowing like what's gonna happen before it happens. Like he's good at predicting movies. When you watch many movies we have, certain shit do become predictable, but he got kind of like definitely a heightened ability because the crazy movies like that are really gonna surprise you, he be kind of knowing ahead of time. So he was just talking about how he was doing it and the different parts he was doing it on at the movie, also without trying to spoil it. And she's like, you didn't give God any glory for that. Right? She really made a big deal about, oh my God, like, you're making it about you. You're making it about you. I didn't hear you give God the glory one time. But he said he had a gift. So I came on her, I'm like, but wait a minute. He said he had a gift. If he had a gift, he's acknowledging that somebody gave it to him. It's not of his own. So he's acknowledging God in saying that he has a gift in the ability to, you know, guess the movie or understand what's going to happen in the movie before it happens. Bro, she just, like, that hater ass energy. And he's like, yo, like, like, yo, chill out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. Went, took her all this, all I'm on the phone, went, took out her some food, everything. She just was on it. I'm like, I couldn't be just with the hating ass bitch. Like, I don't know how niggas do it. I never had to deal with no hating ass shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Not for no girl I really was fucking with. No, that shit's crazy. That was a lot. That was a lot. I want some onion rings bad as a motherfucker. Where I'm gonna get some from though? I want some onion rings, nigga, that's breaded down. I'm talking about like over breaded. Where I get the onion rings from? When I'm out of town, I be tripping, I be on one. My girl hates me like that, but sometimes I get that energy. Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You need counsel, man. I need to give you some real. You know what I'm saying? Because nigga, nah. We can't have that hating that shit. We can't have that hating that shit, my nigga. We can't have that. Don't be a hater. I hate a bitch that's hating. Like, fuck hating on me. I don't like when a girl hates on other girls, right? And not critiques other girls, because critiquing is not hating, right? I'm gonna tell y'all, right? I really want to jump out the window. I'm gonna try to just I'm gonna reference one situation, right? I'm gonna reference one situation that was a revelation of hateration, right? I said, damn, this bitch, she's been cloaking the fact that she's a hater for a long time. I didn't know she was a hater. She really surprised me with this. This girl I was, previously dealing with long term, about a year and a half. About this time a year ago, we embarked upon a business venture. I fuck with a woman I believe in her. I want to invest in her and, encourage her to, like I said earlier, be ambitious and aspirational. I love that. And I want to just facilitate that. I want to nurture that. I want to just, help a woman just blossom, bloom, become her best self, because she's going to help me do the same thing. And how I'm going to help her and how she's going to help me is different. But I know that, providing a certain environment and, making a woman feel a certain type of way is you're going to get the residual effects of that in the things that you want, and you need from a woman: attention and affection and, just love and, these various things. So I'm like, she tells me she want to do X, Y, and Z. Smooth. Let's do it. I'm with you. I want a bitch to know, like, I'm with you. I'm with you. That safety, that security, have it. Cause if I'm fucking with you, I'm fucking, and I'm talking about really, really fuck with you. Not like we kicking it. I'm talking about when like the bitches I really fuck with. You see what I'm saying? When I'm with you, I'm all in. I'm with you, right? So yeah, so the business there were two different sides of the business, right? There was one side I was really, say la shalom. There was one side I was more involved with than the other side. But the other side I wasn't involved with involved clothes, selling clothes, marketing clothes, etc. So there's an Instagram page. There's an Instagram page. It's a dude, but he just got like, he sells clothes for the bras, right? Shane Justin. All right. How do we know about him? Because the hoes is always popping up on the Explore page. And then, nigga, we don't even know, like, they marketing clothes, right? So they be all on the explore page marketing clothes, right? Because it's a dude, it's a designer. But you know, he just put holes on the page. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's what could I do? So, you know, 1.3 million followers, you know, viral. Viral as a motherfucker. I have 110. This how viral cuz is. I don't even know nobody probably who I got this many mutual people who I follow who follow 110. 110. Jesus Christ. Yeah, cut to the motherfucker. So Shane Justin, right? So when she tell me, shout out Leak the One. I'm telling the story that you have all information on. So I'm thinking about remember the Shane Justin shit, right? Taz, Shane Justin, this page posts all the broads, but they're marketing the guys' clothes. So you know she got the clothes business, and she, you know it's like okay, well we need models for the clothes. We need models for the clothes. Cardi B, what's the deal? Shout out to Detroit, man. Shout out to the Detroit love. Shout out to the Detroit love, man. Shout out Cardi Bill. So look, what happened? So boom, she like, yeah, she want to sell the clothes. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, we need, you know, we need models for the clothes, obviously. So, you know, there's a couple young ladies I have in mind that, you know, I'm keeping in the tuck, like, yeah, they would be dope to model. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, man. Shalom to you, man. All love, bro. All love for sure, man. Shout out Courtney Bill. So I got a couple young ladies in the back of my mind. I ain't saying nothing at first because this part of the business is like her and her friend are doing. Right? I'm more so on the other side. So I'm kind of just letting them handle it, you know. Um, just waiting, you know, just seeing, you know, how they're doing. So she get a model, right? She end up doing this lady hair, and you know, she seen this lady got a good following, on IG, and she gets her to model. Now, Leak the One, he just came in here. He took my camera over there, took the pictures. I don't know who this girl is. I never seen the girl, the model. So, boom, he come back, boom, he put the SD on the camera. I mean, for the camera, I take a look at the pictures. I'm like, nah, sis not it. She not it. Not for what we trying to do. Not for the exposure that you're trying to get and leverage these photos to bring attention to this business to convert into sales. This ain't the aesthetic that we need, baby girl. No. So I'm like, I damn near wanna pull up the text messages. Yep, boom. October 3rd. So almost a year ago. This was October 3rd. Right? 3:05 p.m. October 3rd, 2024. Right? On Gorilla TV, man. Get on over to Gorilla TV, or you can sub up here on IG, TikTok, or YouTube. And I do the weekly Q&A for subscribers only. So look, October 3rd, right? I said, baby. She said, yeah. I said, I don't like the model. I just can't get with her, baby. SMH. LOL. She talking about some, huh? The lady you got modeling. She said, what's wrong with her? She's older. Question. She is older. Her body T, and she got many followers, and her nigga do. So her nigga got like a little. They're like influencers, but they're in a specific niche. I'm not gonna say the niche. They're influencers in a specific niche. It's not the niche that you're looking to market to or break into. You're like into just like casual hoes trying to be cute, shit like that. They're in a niche outside of that. I said she do got the followers, so it makes sense. Not saying it don't, as far as leveraging her pre-existing following, right? But her pre-existing following is predicated upon a certain. This is what she's not understanding. And I really went to school about marketing and shit like that. And fuck going to school for marketing. That don't mean shit because I went to school for marketing for 2 semesters. Damn that, I got real life marketing experience. I've marketed myself very well over the course of the last 10 or so years and made a lot of fucking money. Bitch, you just hopping off into this. I know what the fuck I'm be talking about. Okay? The money I'm using to help you with your little chicken shit business is based off the fact of my ability to market myself. So I know about marketing. Thank you very the fuck much. Anyway. I'm trying to be nice. Okay? I said, oh, God, I just burst. I guess it's her age throwing me off. Yeah, she older. But, you know, she looked good for her age. Okay. I let it go. I let it go. Right? Now, hold on. I jumped too soon. Because I got to get to the hater shit. Right? But no, for real though, I'm also like, no cap. No cap. Now look, I had to. Fuck. Fuck. See, the other conversation that I need to tell the rest of the story is on. I'm gonna just tell it off of recollection because the rest of it's on Instagram, and of course, I'm blocked. I'm blocked. Right. So I might can pull it up though, right? So yeah, I got it then. If I got okay, I'm blocked, but I can see the message right. Yeah, okay, smooth as well. All right. Oh my god. All right. Look, hater shit. Let me show y'all some hater shit on HCG. Watch this. Look at this. Oh my god. You know what? I need to screenshot this. Yeah, that's funny as hell. This funny as a motherfucker on ages. On ages. Now watch this. It's already out. Okay. I'm in October. Watch this. Shaking my dumb ass head, fool. Alright, hold on. Watch this. October 2nd. Okay. Oh my god. This bitch is a hater on Hoover. She's a hater. So look, I'm like, I sent her this girl, right? This girl I know, working the clubs in Atlanta. I ain't got nothing good. Like, there is an assumption and presumption about me, and I do understand it. I don't got nothing going on with this girl, right? It's nothing going on, right? I know we assume I got something going on with every girl, but no, I don't. Some people are just my friend, literally platonic as a motherfucker. Okay, so I send her a girl, right? I send her a girl. Um, I send her a girl. Okay, I send her this girl, right? Girl is fire. Man, chill out. Devion, chill out. I don't got going something. I do have platonic friends. I do. I don't got something going on with everybody. Never had nothing going on with this girl. Never. This particular girl. I send her. This girl is, I'm going to be honest with you, she's fire. Objectively, she is fire. Okay? Um, so I said, what you think about her? That's it. I don't say no. What you think about her? First thing she say, you know her? Yeah. I say where she worked at. I confirm. She's not on my roster or nothing though. We're just cool. She sends a picture of her and says, it's giving man. Now listen. Hold on. Be real with you. Be real. I'm not going to front on the woman I was dealing with, right? Because I liked her just fine, right? I found her attractive, all the shit, just fine. Just fine, like literally, right? But I can also speak objectively, right? With objectivity. Objectively, looks alone, this bitch, she's got you. For sure. Okay? She went to a better surgeon than you. Natural. She's got you beat. Aesthetically, looks alone, she's got you beat on every level. And you use a cool bitch, use a bad bitch in your own right. Don't get it twisted. But this bitch got you beat. So for you to send me a picture of her and tell me, I damn near want to show y'all niggas the picture. Right? I'm not going to, because I don't even want to just get motherfuckers involved. But the fact that she sent that motherfucker and said, it's giving man. I said, this is giving man? What? Like, I'm just gonna go look at the picture like, no. It's just, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not giving man, yo. I said, when she said that to me, I said, this bitch is a hater. Now, I've been fucking with this girl a while, almost a year at this point. I said, I didn't know that you was a hater, though. Bitch, you're a hater. Wow. Okay, cool. So I'm like, Asia persuasion, you like to see him, man. I'm not starting over. Now, then the other girl, because I talked to Tiny, man. I'm in the Devion came, asked me, about some guidance in his relationship. We went off into that. Then he went into the fact that he feel like his girl is a hater. And I explained that I never really dealt with a situation where a girl was just hating on me. Then I spun off into finding out a girl is a hater that you didn't know was a hater, not on you, but just towards other girls. Right? It is because I suggested her. Hating. And she seen her and she's like, man, nah, fuck that. She came with the pure hate. This girl, the girl she ain't on, I'm talking about, listen, ice cold. Ice cold, but we just cool. We're just cool, right? I know this bitch ain't believe me when I said we're just cool, but we're literally just cool. Right? I sent another girl. Another girl I'm just cool with. Right? Just cool. She asked me on a date before. She not really, like, she's objectively beautiful. right? Went to a great surgeon too. But I just, I just ain't, I just ain't feeling like that. But we're cool as a motherfucker, right? Wasn't even trying nothing, right? The other girl though, fine as hell. Uh, you know, objectively, uh, I wouldn't say she got this girl beat on every category objectively, but she got her beat in a couple. But they both are beautiful girls, bad bitches, whatever the fuck you want to say, and they all right. Both of them, for sure. Nobody have any reason to feel any pressure. I don't feel like, right? So boom, I send her the other one. I'm like, okay, well, what about her? So this girl, she can't find nothing to hate on for this girl, right? But she just like, okay, well, how much she want? When I talk to her, she like, the girl, she just like, well, let me just like, I'm finna come over there and I'm gonna just try on outfits. I'm gonna just get a feel and then I'll just like let you know. Like, she's not really tripping. And I explained it to her in the message. I'm like, I'm pretty sure she got a trick like financing her life. So she's not like, she doesn't even care like that. For real. She'll just take, she's not gonna charge me too much, right? So I let her know, like, boom, boom. No follow up. She had this old bitch taking the pictures. And that's the day I realized all the bitches a hater. The bitch is a hater. She's a hater. She's a hater. She's a hater. And it's very just like a woman, like if a nigga's a hater on another nigga, that's gonna be a woman's gonna look at it like an unattractive trait. You see what I'm saying? Like, so bitch hating on another bitch, like, nah, that shit ain't cute. That shit ain't cute, baby. You be cute. Like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't had nothing to worry about with these girls whatsoever. Even if I did fuck with them, even if I had something going on with them, what I had going on with you, and the priority I made you in my life, a bitch couldn't, only you could fuck that up. And you did. Right? Only you can fuck that up. And you did. Right? What you do with a hater, man? Fuck, I don't know. I ain't never had no bitch hate on me though. That's one thing for sure. Cause you can't hate on me, cause that would be stupid. Cause whatever the fuck I got going on, this gonna help the whole party. You gonna benefit from it. Everybody gonna benefit from it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But yeah, that was the day I found out. During that time, I found out she was a hating ass bitch, man, and that definitely lost points there. Cause there wasn't no reason. I don't give a fuck how a bitch look. Wasn't no reason. When I'm with you, you ain't got nothing to worry about. And number one, you came into a situation knowing I'm fucking with multiple girls. So even if I was fucking with them, I still was fucking with you way more. Evidently. You see what I'm saying? Well, hate, jealousy, envy, it's all in the same motherfucking category. You know what I'm saying? It's all in the same category. Okay? Shit crazy. But I don't have them problems anymore. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Yeah, man. I've been on this motherfucker a minute. We had a good live today. Praise the Lord. I'm gonna definitely put this up on YouTube. It's hate. I'm gonna call it hate. It is hate. I'm gonna call it hate. She's a hater. She's a motherfucking hater, cuz. That shit not cute. At all. 83rd Street. But what you want, some business, like some business counseling? Kahuna? You can go to Gorilla TV, GRLA.TV, or you could just hit me direct and we could do a business council. Or we got the playmakers, shit that we do on Gorilla TV as well. That's on the $25 tier. So you could do either one. Yeah, so here's what I say. Just DM me. We can set up a business council, and then we'll go from there. And then I'll tell you what we can do from there, predicated upon however the conversation goes. Oh, like that. Just DM me. DM me, cuz we'll figure it out. Right? You trying to boom me for something, cuz just, you know what I'm saying? Just DM me, and we'll go from there. Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. Shout out Goldie. Shout out Goldie, man. He be spitting. For sure. I'm in tune with cuz shit all the way. Like I said, I met him at Dre shit in Vegas. The first Remnant retreat that Dre did in Vegas, that was October 2023. I met cuz. And you know, he took off after that, praise the Lord.